Hey everyone, and welcome to Movies Worth Seeing. Today we're doing something a bit different, and we're going to talk about a classic film, Spinal Tap. Addie had never seen this before. I've seen this a million times. I love Spinal Tap. And with the sequel coming out, I thought, what better time to rewatch the original? And tonight we did it. Addie, as a first-time viewer, what did you think of Spinal Tap?
It was funny, not what I expected. It is typically 80s and it's typically British.
What do you mean though, like
I
when
mean,
you say
like-
typically British, like what's that supposed to mean?
What is that supposed to mean? It's just super dry humor.
Yeah.
Slow like in the 80s. It is clear-cut jokes that are refreshingly surfacey. Like they're not trying to force any deeper meaning in things that are not needed. They're not going into complex characters. They're simple characters. Very simple characters. And a relatively simple situation. Not simple, it's high stakes, but it's simple because it's not complex.
Yeah.
Emotionally, spiritually, all that kind of stuff.
It's
really
just a
isn't.
band that's really like
Stupid.
shit.
Yeah.
Or a band that used to be good, but is just declined and has gotten smaller fan base and is struggling to make a final tour work.
And then make the stupidest decisions you could ever make.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, and even below average IQ person would still question their choices. And it's funny what you were saying is that actual rock artists came to them. It's like, oh, that was actually a really good documentary. That really happened.
Yeah, I can totally see like Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace, or like any of those legendary rock stars just coming up to them and being like, man, like the way you conveyed what we go through as musicians, man, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
And it is kind of funny because Spinal Tap were the originators of the Black Album, and then Metallica ended up making the Black Album, one of their most controversial albums. So it is funny in a way that real musicians, real rockers would get ideas from Spinal Tap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's refreshingly simple. And you can see in the film, you can recognize trends that they set that early on. Like, for example, the Black Album, but also for future films. Like, they made so many references that I'm like, hey, wait a second. Oh, actually, no, this was
Like
made
what?
before. I was thinking about it. What was it? There were like 2 or 3 moments where like, that's exactly copied in later films. It's like certain sayings, certain phrases. Fuck, sorry, I don't remember.
It's okay, we'll come back to it. Let's play a fun game. Top 5 favorite moments from Spinal Tap.
Number 5, 11.
Yeah, the amp going to 11.
I'm going to. It's like trying to talk logic into such a dumb person.
I just love the pause afterwards of like, well, why don't you make 10 louder and just make that the loudest? These go to 11. Like, it's just, it's perfect timing. It's perfect timing. Yeah, great moment. Love it. Referenced a lot. Yeah. So then I'd love to know if like heaps of like if guitar places ended up designing amps to go to 11, if that became like a hot thing to do after the movie, like, fuck, now we got to go to 11 instead of 10.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's number 5.
5.
I'd say number 4 is the metal detector scene.
Oh, that is so hilarious because it was set up so much earlier as well. We got armadillos in our pants, and then he pulls out a cucumber and foil. Like, why the foil?
Yeah, I did.
Why do you have to wrap it in foil? Like,
I also love like Harry Shearer's delivery as he's trying really hard to avoid having to do it, having to expose his armadillo by, you know, the security guard's just probing more and like, do you have artificial limbs or anything? And she's like, and he's like, no, not that I know of. Like, and then finally, all the guys are in the background like, yeah, just do it. And he just pulls out a, yeah, love it.
I
Great.
thought he would have like nipple piercings or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she went down. It's like, oh, he probably has like a dick piercing. She's gonna have to show a dick and then like pull it out or something like that. But he just flips out a fucking armadillo.
Well,
Size dick.
He
size
takes out a cucumber.
Like, yeah. Number 3. What would number 3 be?
Stonehenge. I think
Yeah.
Stonehenge
Was
Stonehenge is a great moment because there's so much setup that goes into it and it's paid off beautifully. There's so many jokes that are paid off of this setup of just them trying their best to. I mean, first you've got the joke that this long-lasting joke where it's like this band will focus on everything but the music.
Yeah.
Like the music is the last thing they think to improve. So they think, oh, let's improve the stage presentation. Okay, we'll get. First, they were going to dress up as animals, and then they were like, no, let's do Stonehenge. So one of them draws it on a napkin, and then the prop lady designs Stonehenge, but designs it as like
18-inch instead of 18 feet. And I was really wondering, I was like, that's hilarious that happened. But then I'm naive and expecting the characters to be smarter than they actually are. And thought, they're going to work with it somehow. Like maybe like put it in the front of the stage and like cast a big shadow or something like that to make it look bigger than it actually is. It's just, let's just drop an 18-inch Stonehenge figurine at the top and get dwarfs to dance around.
And the way it's like lowered down in the background is just so perfect.
But the thing is, we're all blindsided by it either because they hadn't seen it before.
Yeah, they didn't
like,
know.
Fuck is that?
And also the manager, like Ian, thinking to himself like, fuck it, let's just do it and I'll deal with it later. And afterwards just being like, oh, well, like, what are you going to do? You move on kind of thing. You just roll with it.
And then they have this big fight about it in the green room afterwards. And then Ian quits, the production manager. He quits, and then you have the bass player, Derek. Got to ask I can't do the British accent right now. I've got to ask a practical question.
Practical question. Are we going to do Stonehenge tomorrow?
No, we're not fucking doing Stonehenge tomorrow.
No, we're not going to fucking do Stonehenge.
It's
great.
It's great.
Brilliant.
Number 2, direct lyrics from one of their songs. She has baby teeth. She's too young and I'm too hung. Something like that.
Fucking hell.
Like, and it's just,
I think that's
in a climactic moment of the whole thing where they're just the reunion of the singers. It's like, it's such a heartfelt. It's like, come back on stage.
Oh, from Tonight I'm Gonna Rock You, yes.
Tonight I'm Gonna Rock You. It's like,
I think a lot of the...
What? So bad. And you could never do that these days. Oh, God. But it was a gold. It was gold slide in joke. It was so good.
It's
good.
also like that, like Sex Farm. Like, just what the fuck? And I love that bit at the military base when they're just like, the drill sergeant or whatever is like, so if you guys could just play some slow numbers, and then it's just a jump cut
sex
to
bomb!
Working on a sex farm.
Gold.
And then number 1 for me is
sandwich.
Yeah, the sandwich, the bread.
It's an iconic scene. I've seen that scene before. Even though I've never seen Spinal Tap, I've seen that scene.
So just the fact that you knew the scene means it's transcended, because you knew the scene before you knew the movie it came from.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant. I mean, like, as we were talking about, it's just the perfect combination of shots, acting, everything is just so perfect in that one scene. You've got a musician complaining about the stupidest shit while his band is like absolutely in the toilet, and there couldn't be more worse things going on. Gigs are getting cancelled left and right, but yet for some reason Nigel feels like he needs to make this complaint about the food.
But again, it's just a below average person could use enough logic to make this problem gone. You can rip the piece of meat, or you can just fold it, and the characters just can't put two and two together.
Well, that's one of the best parts when Ian is saying to Nigel, like, well, why would you keep folding it though? Because he just keeps folding the bread with the salami, and the close-up shots of him just folding it.
You know why I know this scene? Because I think there is a blooper reel of this scene. If I remember correct, maybe I could be completely wrong and then cut this whole bit out. I think there's a blooper reel of this scene. Like they keep trying to do it, and it's filming about it's a little documentary thing about making this scene, and they keep on cracking up because it's such a stupid scene. It's so funny, but yeah, I think I've seen that.
Okay.
I think I've seen that. That's where I know it from.
Yeah, number one's the bread.
Yeah.
Definitely for me. I love the stone-faced Ian. Ian's facial expressions of like, are you for real? Is this really what we're going to talk about right now? The fucking bread. But then he has to still comfort Nigel and be like, look, I don't want this to ruin your performance tonight.
I'm a professional.
I'll rise above it. I'm a professional.
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant. Great.
So we have a couple of honorable mentions though.
For moments, yeah.
For moments that are hilarious. Trying to play a guitar with the violin just stood out to me. It was just so fucking dumb. And then tune the violin to go again. What? Another one is them getting lost in the backstage. And it's like a full circle. And I'm like, this guy again. Fuck, wrong turn. Let's go back. And then one more is just the introduction to all the characters where you see, I think it's Nigel. Nigel's with no long hair, the one that quits the band.
Yeah, Nigel's tough.
You see him just like on the stage, like with his tongue. How the fuck did he do that? It's just like that little scene where you see the four of them together just playing the guitar. It just depicted every character exactly what you can expect from them for the rest of the film. And I thought that was really well done. Fucking hilarious. You have four complete idiots next to each other, but they're all four different idiots. Yeah, I would classify those three as honorable mentions. Didn't make the top 5, but really good.
How about this? Top 5 quotes.
Okay.
I got one. Are you what? Should we do it together?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I think number 5, less mime, more money. That's such an underrated.
No, mime is money.
Sorry, mime is money.
Mime is mum.
Come on, don't talk back. Mime is money. It's such an underrated line, and it's so clever. Like, why are there mimes serving food? It's brilliant. And the fact that Billy Crystal is the mime, like knowing what he would go on to become, great. It's a great quote, and it always gets a chuckle.
Yeah,
out of me, no matter how many times I've heard it. Number 4, these go to 11.
Yeah.
Oh, but I also love when Nigel is showing off all of his guitars. And he's like, oh, you know,
looking at it.
This guitar's still got the old tagger on it. You know, it's never even been played. And he's arguing with the director, don't touch it. Like, well,
I'm not touching it. I'm just pointing at it.
I was just pointing at it.
Don't point at it.
Well, don't point. All right, you've seen enough of that one, yeah.
Yeah, don't even look.
Let's move on. Number 3.
I'm gonna restate my quote from before.
What?
She has baby teeth. She's too young, and I'm too hung. It's
God
just
damn,
fucked up.
You just love that lyric.
Up. It blindsided me. It caught me off guard.
I think Big Bottom is a lyrical masterpiece.
Oh yes.
Talk about mud flaps, my girl's got 'em. It's just brilliant. I've never heard such lyrical poetry. But I think one lyric,
Shakespeare would be proud.
One quote that really stands out to me is oh, well, what do you call this beautiful kind of arrangement you've made? And it's like, oh, this is called Lick My Love Pump. Just lick
like
my
a
love
between
pump.
Beethoven and Bach.
It's a Mark piece.
Lick my love pump. Fuck yeah. Again, blindsided. Did not expect that. Yeah, the setting up is beautiful. The thing that did so beautiful in this film is that every time they set up this moment where you feel these characters are gonna rise above the situation, actually show like bit more complexity to their personality. Every time, I don't know about you, but every time I fell for it. Like, for example, it's like this guy's like, yeah, the D minor is the saddest note you can play. And it just brings everybody to tears.
Yeah, it's a musical, it's part
Instantly.
of a musical trilogy.
Yeah. It's like Beethoven and Bach. What you gonna call it? Lick my love bump.
I think that's the brilliance of Spinal Tap is so many jokes are just given so much setup that you're just hanging off, like wondering like where is this going? And then they just get you so well with the payoff, with the punchline.
Yeah.
Especially like it was such a treat watching you see it for the first time, because I'm thinking to myself like, oh, this punchline's gonna get you so hard because you don't know where it's going. And I saw it with that on. That's why I liked it. Fuck, number one. You know what? I'm probably gonna go with Ian
and Janine
and Bobby.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby Fleckman. So they're having a conversation about the album cover. And he's saying to her, why can't we do the album cover? Like, what's the big deal? And then Bobby just goes through and is like, Ian, like, you put a naked, greased up woman and she's got a leash on all fours and a guy's shoving his hand into her face to smell the glove.
I really thought that sentence was going to go to the other side. Shoved his hand in her face. Like, okay.
Well, the other part was like, after you hear this horrible description of what the album cover was, Ian just going like, oh, you should have heard the album they wanted to do. I'm like, Jesus.
I love how they came back to that later too. When they came across the other wanker, the other wanker, who did a similar thing on his, and it's like on his album cover. It's like, why couldn't he do that? Because he did it to himself. Like, oh,
he was the victim.
He was the victim.
Their objection was she was the victim.
Yeah, but he was the victim. See, it's a very clever twist. There's a very fine line between clever and stupid.
Yeah,
it's just shut the fuck up.
I like that they take that moment to be like, oh, we missed that. Like, we could have done that. Oh,
yeah.
It eclipsed us. It was so clever. We should have thought of that.
They're all like in awe of it, and just I wish they showed you the album cover too.
I think it's funnier that they didn't show the album cover,
because then it can only disappoint. Because the imagination of it is so good.
Yeah, like hearing Bobby just describe it, you're just like, oh my God.
How much further is this going to go?
Yeah.
Because that's right. You should have seen the album cover they wanted to. It wasn't a glove.
That's
what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Honorable mention also has to go to one of the best critic reviews of Spinal Tap's music. Marty, the director, just sets it up perfectly. I've got this critic review for your album Shark Sandwich.
Sandwich.
It's simply a 2-word review. Just says shit sandwich. They're like, what? No way. No, it can't say that.
That's not real.
Where'd they print that?
Yeah, you cracked up on that one.
I always crack up on that because I just think it's so fucking funny.
Well, shit sandwich, that's one of them. That's actually one of those quotes I was thinking. It's like, it's such a quote you hear everywhere now. Shit sandwich. Like it's a sales term, or like not a sales term. It's a teaching method. A shit sandwich. You give them something good, something to work on, and then something good again. You call it a shit sandwich when you teach someone, right? And it's like, but did they come up with that? It's just, I don't know. It's an analogy that I'd never heard before outside that context. It's like shit sandwich.
I also find the setup really funny. Like, why the fuck did you make an album called Shark Sandwich? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? And then they show the album cover for it, and it's a shark swimming
in a
in a
sandwich.
sandwich. And I was just like,
The shark fin's coming out of it on top.
how has no one done that yet as an actual album? That's the real question that we need to ask ourselves. Is it's right there,
It's right there.
and no one's done it.
It's already copyrighted now.
Potentially.
Another honorable mention is that there have been 37 members in this band. It's just like, what? And they're all, like, besides the 3 originals,
Like most
they're
of them
all
are
the drummers.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, you just see the drummer explode, and a new drummer with a new title rocks up. And it's like, what? And then you see him explode again in the background. It's just like, that's 39. That's hilarious.
Also, the interview with the drummer just being like, oh, you know that like being a drummer means that you're probably gonna die. And
Yeah,
he's
law
like,
of averages.
well, like I knew it was gonna happen. It's gonna happen someday. So I just, go with it. Man.
And then the interview was like, yeah, but law of averages shows it's probably not going to be used. It's not going to happen. It's like, no, you're right. Law of averages is not going to. It says I'm going to be fine.
Yeah.
Being number 37.
Yeah. So after watching Spinal Tap, would you definitely watch Spinal Tap 2?
I am curious to watch it. I thought it was funny, but I've never been a big fan of movies from like before the 2000.
It's really?
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of them. It's just like I can laugh about it. Don't get me wrong. Like if we watch the original Naked Gun, it'd be hilarious. But it's just such a different style of films that I've never been really into. I'm actually really curious about what Spinal Tap 2 will have to offer. Are they going to follow the same structure of dry British humor that fits within that same era? Or are they going to translate it to modern style humor?
Yeah.
And will it work?
Yeah, I'm always curious to know like what jokes they'll try to still pull off. How many callbacks they'll do, like, is it just going to be Happy Gilmore 2 where every single joke is just, this is what we did in the original and we're doing it again. In the trailer, I did enjoy little things like seeing them talking to drummers about like joining the band and all these really famous drummers. So all these famous drummers like appearing and Spinal Tap's trying to ask them like, hey, would you join the band? And they're just like, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
So that's clever.
Yeah.
What would you rate it out of 5, Addy? What does a classic like Spinal Tap get out of 5? Or do you go up to 11? Aha.
I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 5. My gut tells me a 3 out of 5.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, my gut tells me a 3 out of 5. But it's very biased in the sense that my taste does not lie in movies from the 80s.
Yep.
Right? I always struggle. It's just, I'm more for the vibrant colors. And everything from the 80s is still like a bit of a gray tone, less quality. And I want like super sharp images. And it gives me it gives a complete different feeling.
There's so many colorful movies from the 80s.
Yeah, but there's always a grayscale just because it was on film. It wasn't Kodak. And it gives a different film. And
Jeez, Tarantino would hate you.
Oh, you can hate me all you want. I don't care. But just kidding, Quentin. You and I are buddies. Come to Tel Aviv. We'll celebrate together, huh? He lives in Tel Aviv.
Does he?
I think not Tel Aviv. Yeah, in Tel Aviv. Yeah, he lives there.
Why?
He has an Israeli wife.
Really?
Yeah.
She hot? I'm so curious now.
No, she is. She's beautiful. My dad, like, they're on the street a lot in Tel Aviv. You can just spot him if he's not traveling around the world making films.
She's 41. Ah, yeah, she's really hot.
Obviously.
She's 41. How old is he? He is not 40.
60.
Well done.
Be famous. Have a lot of money. And a lot of women will fall for you. Not all, but a lot will.
He's never married before.
No, she's his first wife.
Good for him.
You have kids, right?
I'm so sick of hearing about like celebs that fucking get married 10 million times.
Oh, it's just stupid.
Like, if it didn't work the first time, like, just fucking let it go.
Well, it's not that. It's just the more modern culture that just lost integrity and acts on impulses.
Yeah.
They have a feeling and they want to connect to it. And it's just like, no. Like, Quentin's a bit older. He has a little bit more of a traditional sense of commitment the family.
Mm.
And it's just like, no, cool. You find out if this is the right person for you, and you fully commit to him, and you don't just act on your impulse, on the emotion of the moment. It's like, yeah, sure, you puppy love for like a few months, 3 months, that's your puppy love. But a lot of those celebrities already get in a full committed relationship, and sometimes even get married within the 3 months. And it's just like, calm the fuck down.
Or
Take
even
your time to sign a fucking
within
prenup. You know what I mean?
within
Like,
1 month, even.
sorry? Yeah.
Some of
within a
them
month.
fucking get married within a week.
Well, if you're in LA, you can do it. Las Vegas, sorry, you can do it. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, so, but that aside, so yeah, Quentin's going to hit me, you said?
Your final rating on Spinal Tap.
3 out of 5. That's right, just because it's not my vibe. I like it these days when it's intentional, but for back in that era of filmmaking, it wasn't intentional on Kodak. There was just no other option. It was film or it was nothing. Now you have the option. So when you decide to go for Kodak, you do it for certain aesthetic experiences. And Christopher Nolan is a big fan of that, though I really disliked Oppenheimer. Some of his other films on film, I do like it. So it's not necessarily the film, it's just the grayscales that and the lack of ability in preservation of quality.
Such a weird reason to give a 3 out of 5 to a classic movie.
The whole thing just adds to the reason why I'm not into films from the 80s, 90s.
You're really missing out, man. That's a fucking great era.
I know they're great, and I love
so many movies from that era that I just keep going back to rewatch over and over because I never get tired of it.
And I understand that. I do, and I see why Spinal Tap is a great movie. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5, not because of lack of quality, because for quality I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's just mixed in with my personal bias of being my style film. I'd reduce it to a 3. So I'll give it the average, let's say 3.5 out of 5.
My bias gives it a 5 out of 5. I've seen this movie 10 bazillion times, quoted it with my family countless times. So many jokes, just always get a laugh out of me no matter how many times I've seen it. I've listened to the songs sometimes on Spotify. I'll just listen to the songs.
On Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
100%.
I'll put it on later. I'll put it on tomorrow in the car.
I'll listen to Big Bottom fucking a million times. And Tonight I'm Gonna Rock You and Stonehenge.
Sex Farm.
They actually are good songs, even though
the lyrics are shit, but the songs are pretty good.
Yeah, like it's the same with Walk Hard, another great film where it's making fun of the music industry and stuff.
Yeah.
You have all these like funny songs lyrically, but they sound really great as well. And John C. Reilly can actually sing.
Yeah.
Which helps.
It does. He's
got a great voice. So yeah, 5 out of 5. I mean, it's just classic. You can't go wrong with Spinal Tap. Honestly, I can watch it any mood I'm in and always find something new to enjoy about it. And it just takes you back to a simple time where like it didn't have to be 10 million like over the top fucking jokes thrown at you, but you could appreciate jokes being set up for like a really long setup for a huge payoff.
Yeah.
Whereas like nowadays, no one has the attention span or the patience, so they can't handle that. It's just got to be set up, joke, set up, joke, set up, joke straight away.
Yeah, no, I agree.
If you haven't seen Spinal Tap, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Like, go out and watch it. Yeah. And we will definitely watch the second movie and give you our review for that. So that's us, guys. Movies worth seeing. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, peace.